Welcome back to my channel. So I am, come on, let's go. Oh my God. Ah! The snow is just ridiculous. He's out there pooping. Come on, Prime. Anyway, letting my dogs out. I decided to do a little vlog today. I have to do some plant chores, so I thought a lot of the times I don't grab my camera and turn my camera on. I'm a bad YouTuber. But today I decided to just grab my camera, turn it on, and whatever I get from this day, whatever footage I get, will just be compiled into a video for you guys. I'm noticing my lens is dirty. Ooh, I gotta clean that. What is this dog doing? He's gonna poop again. Unbelievable, this dog. Where did Jazzy go? Jazzy! Do you like my office? It's a wreck. Now he's done. Are you done? Oh my God. Are you guys finished? Can you go to bed now? Go. No. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Out. This is where I have to stand to do my chores. Out. Go. Go to bed. Go to bed. Bed, Jazzy. Jazzy, that's not your bed. Go to bed. Anyway, okay, so I got these stakes in the mail, and they're like a half circle stake, which I thought would be kind of cool just to stake up some of my leaning plants. And then I decided to go with these Grow It bamboo plant stakes. I'll link these in the description below in my Amazon store, but I think I like these. They're 3 feet and they had different sizes available, but I recently put this Camposta philodendron on it, and I think it's liking it. It's putting out a new leaf here. She's cute. Also, you guys, look at my tie. Look at that growth point down there. Oh, she's cute. So anyway, I have one there. Then I staked my Alocasia Regal Shield up, which I think has a really cute vibe going on there. It's obviously leaning towards the light. And it's just tall enough. So I don't know what I'm gonna do once this girl gets bigger. And I put this in Leca and staked it up. Then I also staked up my Adansonii with 2 stakes, kind of just making like a upside down V. And I think that they look cute. Like, they're not that ugly, and it's not gigantic moss poles, so it doesn't take up a ton of space like in the bottom or in the pot itself. I don't know. I'm gonna test this out and see. A lot of you guys told me that bamboo is great because it won't rot, so I'm hoping that's the case. I honestly never tried it before, so this is an experiment, you guys. But anyway, oh my God, I hate that that's there. I am going to be doing some planty chores today, so we're gonna use these, and then I think I'm going to stake up a few plants. I know I need to check a few plants. I need to check their roots. Oh, what else do I have to do? Oh, I wanted to check on my Monstera elbow, my wet stick, which is no longer a wet stick. It's got leaves. And then I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what else comes about. Got my coffee. Okay, I have the TV on in the back because the impeachment trial is happening, and I just, you know, I don't want to miss anything. I hate this angle. Maybe I need a bigger tripod. You know what? I'm gonna go get my other tripod. Let's get my other one. See if this will work better. This is not mine. This is actually Jay's, but this is a Sunpack tripod. It's got a little handle there where I could adjust it, but it's like heavier. It's a big boy. I'll show you what this little one looks like that I'm using now once I get it off of here. Hold on. So this is the tripod that I use for my camera. It's cute because it plugs in, and then I can use this as like a little, I can use these when I'm out and about as like my power and zoom and all that. But what I don't like about this is that it's so small. Like, it's so tiny. Like, it opens up as a tripod, but it's small. But it fits perfectly in my hand. So for like vlogging, it's good. But anyway, you guys didn't ask to see any of that, so I apologize. But I am going to set this up to hopefully be a little bit better. Hold on. Oh. I'd literally need to put this in the sink if I want this to work. See, this is bad about tripods, is that the legs are too wide. You need a big space for a tripod. And I don't have a big space. I do a lot of my chores at the kitchen sink. Right here. Kitchen sink. But there's just a window in front of me that has great light. Not that this is great that you're looking at right now, but I can't put a tripod in front of me comfortably. Does that make sense? I don't know. Okay. I think I got it. This isn't the best angle, but it works. Would you rather look at my fridge or my door? Fridge? Okay. So I want to stake some plants. I think I'm gonna use this on, see, the issue that I have with this though, now these are great for these are definitely made for gardening, probably not houseplants, but these are great for just like, see, they're half circles. So if you have a plant that kind of leans to one side, I feel like these will be really good to use for that. And I have a Syngonium that's just all over the place. And right now I just have it tied up with some plant braces, my Velcro tape. So I think what I want to do is I want to try to put this into the container, but it's like a 6-inch pot or so, and that's too wide. So I'm going to have to bend it. Hopefully it'll work and it won't go all crazy. We'll see. This was a 2-pack. I will link these below as well. You guys could probably find these at like your local hardware store though. Obviously, I would always suggest buying locally as opposed to Amazon, but we do what we can. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with the Syngonium and then I'll think about something else. Let me go get it. Here she is. She's cute. So she has all this new growth coming in. This is gonna be a monster leaf. Like, that's huge in comparison to these other ones. I'm excited about that. I got this as just a couple leaf cuttings. I can't even remember where I got this from. I know I didn't buy it, but it's so healthy and it loves leca. But see how I just have like a wooden dowel in there and it's got Velcro tape holding it together? Because it's crazy. It's just all over the place. And obviously this is already starting to rot, which is so disappointing. Like, I just hate that. So she's all over the place, which this is pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cute, but these plants love to climb on things. They like to just have something to brace themselves up on. Otherwise they'll get too crazy. Like, they'll grow prolific nonetheless. So I think I'm gonna try to stake this. Let me see if I could bring you down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, that's crooked. Why are you crooked? Because that's crooked. Duh. Oh my God, Nicole. I promise I am a photographer. I know how to work cameras. Okay. Still a little crooked. I cannot stand it. This shit is crooked. It's because I have it on a box. And the box is just not sturdy. Okay, so here she is. I know my head's chopped off, but we're not here to see me anyway. I think I'm gonna put this in like this. I'm just hoping it doesn't like ricochet up at me. No. Okay, that's cute. And then what I can do is I can bring these up, so at least it'll keep it from like, I don't know if you can even see that. See how it's like half? So at least it'll keep it under control somewhat, and it'll help it grow upward. Right now I just want to get these leaves up and trained to grow up instead of outward. And also, when you give your plants something to brace themselves up on, it makes the stems a little bit more sturdy as well, I think, because it's forcing it to grow upward and it's not allowing it to droop down. This is really bad lighting. Wow, sorry. Just kind of putting it where I want it to be. Training plants is not a hard thing to do, really. It's just about tying down your foliage where you want it to be. You just got to make sure that you're not strapping your leaf down to a pole or moss pole or whatever, where it could possibly put out new growth, because that will affect the new growth. So this actually has a new leaf coming in, so I'm not going to put any plant braces there right now. I'm just going to kind of lean it up towards the top here. This is really hard to see. I apologize. But see how they're all kind of upright and not crazy like they were before? It's a simple little fix. This is nice because I know that these are rust resistant, it said. Doesn't say it on there, but it did say they're rust resistant and they're not gonna rot. So fingers crossed this will work. I think that we are good with this. Okay, so I'll pick you back up here because this light is just crap. Better. So I have a Monstera siltepecana here, which she's just really pretty. And now these plants can be trailers or you can tie them up to be climbers. I do like the trailing, but I think that I am going to stake this up and have it climb. I think it would be really pretty if it climbed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go grab one of those bamboo stakes. Actually, I might grab two. Oh, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, and that's just a little squirrel. Ain't he cute? Okay, I also have my scissors because I have some plant braces here. And these are Velcro, so does not hurt the leaves and you can trim them down to size. I love them, I swear by them. Now the only problem with these is that they're so long that I feel like I don't need a 3-foot rod here for this plant that's about 1 foot. But it'll climb up it. Now another downfall to these is that they're not gonna fit on my IKEA shelves, but I do have a bench that I showed you earlier that sits next to the shelf. So it does get a good chunk of light. It just won't be sitting directly under the light, which I don't think is a problem for my siltepecana. Woo, the angles, they're terrible. Okay, so I have 3 cuttings here. 1, 2, and then beastly boy down here, 3. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick this in towards the back. Now usually I would pop this into one of the little circles that are in the net pot, but I don't want to unpot this to do this because it doesn't need to be unpotted. I don't want to disrupt the roots any more than I have to. So I'm just going to leave it for now. And I'm thinking 1 would be okay, and we're just gonna strap it all the way up one of them. No, that's okay, we'll just do 1. Okay, so now I'm just gonna kind of pull the leaves and the stems, not the leaves. I'm gonna pull the stem towards it, and I am going to strap up this little vining part here. And I want to try to train it to grow like all the way around the pole. So based on like what direction the leaves are in, they're kind of naturally going this way. I want to kind of just force them a little bit, just a little bit, to go this way. I'm going to cut some of these because you don't need them to be gigantic. There we go. And then we're going to just tie it snugly. Is that a word? Around the pole there. Now this is a new leaf. It's just putting out right there. So I think I'll put another one right here. And you want to just do them in between the nodes. Again, you want to make sure that you're not strapping a leaf down to where it can grow out of. That's better. Kind of. God, I'm sorry about these angles. You want to make sure that you're not strapping a leaf down to where it's going to hinder the growth process of another leaf coming in. So just make sure that you get it in between the nodes. This next one, sometimes I like to kind of just see where it falls on the pole, and then I'll strap it to the, like, start at the top with my plant braces and go down so that it's not constantly falling over on me. And I think we're gonna do right there. And see, in between these two nodes here, I'll just put a little plant brace. Note to self, have them ready to go before you start staking it up. And again, you don't wanna force it too much. Don't want it to fall either. See, that's a little too loose. Look at that. And then I'll just put a few more braces down the pole to keep it nice and sturdy. Now I'm curious to know if the aerial roots on this will get longer because it's on a pole. If it'll try to wrap the aerial roots around the bamboo. I think that would be really interesting if it did. I'm just not sure because I've never tried bamboo stakes before. Okay, I think that would be all right. I don't think I need to stake it anymore. See how the leaves are kind of like falling down? Once I set this next to the lights, they're gonna naturally draw themselves up towards the light. So it'll look a little bit cuter than it does now. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this one on the back side of the pole. It's all staked up. And like I said, it looks a little wonky now, but it'll look better once the leaves kind of draw up to the light. And we'll put little squirrel guy. I think I stuck him in the hole of the net pot when I repotted. Oh, I found it. Perfect. Okay. There she is, Monstera Siltepecana. We're back. I don't know why my camera does this. Okay. So I took a cutting of this plant and gave it to a friend, and it's doing really well. I was nervous about it, but it's putting out a new growth point there. It's so exciting. I'm just really excited about this. So it's actually pretty sturdy, but as you can see, it kind of leans this way. So I think I'm gonna use the half circle again, and I'm just gonna put it to where it props it up a little bit more. I wanna be careful because the roots on this are glorious. Okay, so see how this is kind of sticking out of the plant brace? Just by putting it in gives it more support. It gives it some support. When your plants feel like they have support, they feel like they're stronger. Just like plants in nature. You know, they put out those aerial roots, they grow up those trees in the rainforest, they become stronger, bigger, better plants. This doesn't have to be strapped down at all. It's totally just leaning on it, stable. Actually, that's pretty good. Like, that looks great. And I'm just gonna go put this back where it was. I love the variegation on this plant. I mean, look at how beautiful that is. There's no denying the beauty behind this variegation. It doesn't even need big fenestrations to be beautiful. You know what I mean? Okay, so I had this in my prop box for quite some time. I did do some updates on it. I recently potted it up in some De La Tank's soil mix. Best soil ever. I topped it with some lava stone. And this is the cutest little plant I've ever seen. Like, look at how adorable it is. It has a cute variegated leaf there. Stop looking at my face. And then it's got a new leaf coming in here. I mean, it's just so, so cute. So, so cute. And I cannot wait for this to grow bigger and better. Obviously, it's going to need a bigger pot eventually, which I have. I have more pots. But I took this jar that I got. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree. And it came with a lid, but I used it for sugar at one point. I found it in my stash because it has a wide mouth on it. Some mason jars you can get with a wider mouth. Some are more narrow. But this fits like right over it and acts as like a little greenhouse. I could have easily done this with a paper bag, which I'm gonna go get another plant and check on it as well. But I just think that it's so cute. It's like aesthetically cute, you know? Like, how cute is that? And it just sits right on top. And I do see moisture like build up. So I know it's doing its job and it's really happy because it did grow in a prop box, which was in sphagnum in a closed box. It was very humid. So I just don't want to shock it with like less humidity right off the bat, you know? It's working, it's doing good. Here's an example of just sticking a Ziploc bag over a plant. It's not even sealed, it's just sitting right on top of it, but you can still see the moisture in there and the humidity. So it definitely works. Like if you have a plant that needs more humidity and you obviously want it to be potted up, you don't want it in a prop box somewhere, just stick some plastic over it. It's ventilated because it's not sealed again. So nothing crazy is gonna grow in there. It should be totally fine. And this is in LECA. So the moisture from what's sitting in this Cashpo is probably doing it even more justice because it's humid. Like I see a little drip coming off that leaf there. I don't know if you can see it. But this is my Anthurium regale. I did put this in a few videos before. I got this from Travis Plants de Coupe. He sent me a cutting and it died. Completely died. I swear, like anytime I order plants or I get plants shipped to me, I don't know if it's like the climate change or whatever. I actually can't remember where he lives, where he's located. I'm having a brain fart moment. But I'm in Chicago and I feel like anytime I get plants, it's usually not the proper weather for it or just the climate in my house. I don't know what it is, but I usually end up losing the plant. Not losing it totally, but I usually have to rehab it in some way. So I've done everything with this plant and I think I finally got it because this is the biggest leaf that it's had since I kind of rejuvenated it back to life. There's this little guy that needs to come off. That's pretty much dead, but the stem isn't. It's very solid. So I didn't want to cut it off right away. I wanted just to like leave it for a second because I didn't know if it was going to sprout a new growth point. But this was the leaf that came in when it was in my prop box, which is a little curly, doesn't quite look like an Anthurium regale. And then it sprouted off this middle leaf. And when I put it in LECA and I stuck this bag over it, it just put out the prettiest immature little regale leaf. Now that's a regale. Rehabbing a plant from pretty much a wet stick, like this is some success in my opinion. All plants start small at this size. So I just think that I'm doing something right. Okay, I think it's time though to just, yeah, I took that rotting leaf off. The stem, like I said, is still very sturdy. I'm just gonna leave it. It might rot off. It might shoot another growth point up, I'm not sure. It looks like the biggest leaf has a, it's not focusing, has a new growth point coming in there. You could barely see it, but it's there. He sent this to me July 16th. So from July 16th, when he sent it to me, actually the leaf was bigger than this. Like it was a beautiful regale. It's probably double in size, but it was still small. And like I said, it died. We went to Arizona and I had it in a mason jar, like a sealed mason jar. And it grew, planted it up into soil and it died again. I put the wet stick in a prop box and then this was the process from that. So now I have it in LECA and it's really happy. Let's see if I could, it's got a little root growing out there. Little root. But I'm just really excited about this. And like I said, Ziploc bags, if they're good for something, they're good for using on top of your plants. So yeah, there it is. She's cute. Let me go see some other plants I wanted to check on. I'm pretty much doing like a check today. I think I need to, do I need to rinse any or do a flush? Okay, Pastazanum update. You guys, seriously, this Pastazanum is driving me nuts. Well, two of them. This was an old Chobani yogurt tub. I just took the label off and that's it. Washed it really well. I put some sphagnum moss in here and I stuck in the Philodendron Pastazanums. So one's here, one is back over here. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna give this a little bit of a spritz and leave it alone for like a few weeks, honestly. I just dripped a little bit of water in there. That's really all you need to do. The humidity will just keep on growing. I'm gonna ignore it because I'm stressed over this plant. I really am. I see so many people's beautiful Passazenums ever since I posted a little thing in my prop box video. Ever since that, people reached out and they were like, this is my Passazenum, there's hope, there's hope. I'm frustrated. I just wanna get there already. A lot of you said that they do really well in sphagnum moss, which I know to be true because I propagated them in my prop box in sphagnum. But some of you also said that you pot them with sphagnum. You just have to, it's just more watering process, obviously, to keep the sphagnum moist. You guys, spring can't come soon enough because it's so dry in this house. I kid you not, like it's hard for us to breathe at night. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to bring a humidifier into our bedroom for us and not only our plants. I don't think I have anything else to do. I was thinking about stuff that I needed to flush and I don't have anything. I thought I did, but I don't. I did my Hoya like 2 weeks ago, so they're good to go. That's about it. I think I checked on everything I needed to check on and I just wanted to bring you along, like I said. This was a pretty simple video. I don't know why I don't grab my camera for more stuff like this more often. Maybe I should. All right, guys, if you're not already, be sure to subscribe. I post every Monday and Wednesday most of the time. I don't think I've missed an upload yet this year. Am I on a roll? Like this video, comment below, let me know what you got going on with your plants. It's snowing again outside right now. I'm looking out the window. I cannot believe it's snowing again. You know why it's snowing so much? Because I said out loud, it only snowed 3 times last year. We should be fine. Jinxed it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in my next one. I'm cutting in here because I got a delivery from Amazon Prime and I wanted to show you what it is. And I'm curious to see if the quality is any good. And if it is, I'll link it below. Oh my God, these are cute. Okay, so these are plant scoops. Was doing a little digging. No pun intended. And I found these and I thought it was a great price. I think it was like under $10 for 5 of them. And they're all different colors. So there's a blue one. Hashtag not sponsored. Just bought these. But they're cute. And I saw Becca de la Plants using one that she got with her repotting mat the other day in a video, and I was like, man, that is so convenient. I need one of those. So you scoop up your soil and then it acts like a little cup, but it also is directional. So like you can, whatever, use it to repot. And then I thought these would be really good for leca too, because leca's always going all over the place. And then I also have lava stone. So I have like different colors for everything. Because at first I was like, I don't need 5. I only need 1. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have 5 of them. I'll keep 3 and maybe I'll just give 2 to a couple of friends who I know like plants. And yeah, I'll link these below because they're super cute. I think I like the pink one the best. All right, guys.